What's up, YouTube family? It's your boy King Abe. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in this video I'm actually going to be showing you guys a simple and profitable scalping strategy that you guys can start using even if you have a small account or even if you're a beginner. So if this is your first time on my channel, make sure you like this video, smash the subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Now without further ado, let's dive right into the charts and let's take a look. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel guys. So guys, in this video we're going to be looking at a easy and profitable forex scalping strategy that you guys can use. But before I actually get started, so for this strategy I actually recommend that you guys use this strategy only on the 5-minute time frame. You can use it on the 15-minute time frame as well, but I recommend using it on the 15-minute time frame and only use this strategy on all GBP pairs. So I recommend using this strategy on the 5-minute time frame, and for the pairs use only GBP pairs. So now for this strategy we're actually going to be using 3 indicators. That's the indicators we're going to be using for this strategy, and I'm going to go ahead, and the first one we're going to add right now is going to be Ichimoku Cloud. To get Ichimoku Cloud, you just search for Ichimoku Cloud, and you guys are going to see it pop up, Ichimoku Cloud, and then you can just click on it and add it on your chart. And then now once we have the Ichimoku Cloud, we're gonna come over to settings, and we're gonna remove the conversion line, remove the baseline, remove the lagging span. You only need the leg 1, leg 2, and plots on the background as well. So that's all you need for Ichimoku Cloud. And once you're done, you click on OK. Now you don't have to do anything else. Now we need 2 more indicators, and we're going to be using EMA. We're going to be using moving average exponential. So you just click on moving average exponential, and to get moving average, you just exponential. You just search for moving average exponential, and you guys will see it pop up, and you just click on it. And then once you have that on your chart, now what you have to do is, for the first one, we're going to go ahead and change this to 20, and I'm just going to go ahead and change the color. You guys can use whatever color you want. I'll change the thickness. Now for the second one, we're going to go ahead and change this to 50, and for the style, use whatever color you want as well. Go ahead and change the thickness, and then you click on OK. Now once you have all of that, now what we actually looking for, now for this sell example, I'm going to start with the sell example. Now what we actually need to look out for is that we need to make sure the price is actually trending. Now this is a trend trading or scalping strategy, so we need to look out for when price is actually trending, and you need to make sure that for sales, price needs to be below the cloud. Now this is your cloud right here. This is the cloud right here. So when this cloud is red, it means price is in a downtrend. That's what it means. So you need price to be below this cloud for you to get in a trade. For sell, for you to sell, you have to make sure that price is below the cloud. Now once we have that, in this case, that's what we're looking at. Now for the moving averages, we need to make sure that we see that the 20 cross the 50 EMA. Now that's our confirmation right there. That's our confirmation, and like I said earlier, we need to make sure that price is below your cloud. This is your cloud, like I said earlier. Now once we have that now, and we have the cross, now before we get in the trade, we need a pullback. We need price to pull back. Now I'm going to show you guys where your entry is going to be, because you just don't get in after the pullback. You don't get in after the pullback. You need to make sure that price is below the previous low, just like we have right over here. This is our previous low. So what we're looking for now is we need a pullback, like I said earlier, and we also need price to be below this previous low right over here. So I'm going to put this in replay mode, and we're going to see where our entry is going to be for this trade right here. We're going to see where our entry would have been for this trade. Put this in replay mode, and I'm going to start from right over here, and let's take a look. Now we got our pullback right there. Now what we're waiting for is for our entry. Now your entry would have been right over here at this bearish candle right over here, because now price is actually below our previous low. We have the pullback, and now price is below our previous low. So you have your entry. Now to use this strategy, I recommend using risk to reward ratio of 1-to-1. Now you can have multiple take profit, so you can have multiple risk to reward ratio, but make sure your first risk to reward ratio is 1-to-1, and then you can keep trailing your stop loss to 1-to-2, 1-to-5, and so on and so forth. Now to get our take profit, for our first take profit, we got to make sure that our risk to reward ratio definitely is 1-to-1. And since this is GBP pairs, it's very easy to get 15 pips and above. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to target, in this case, we're going to target 20 pips. We're going to target 20 pips right here for our take profit 20 pips, and then we're going to have your stop loss right above this previous low right over here. Now we have our first risk to reward ratio as 1-to-1. Now let's see how this trade played out. Bam, we got our take profit smashed right over there. Now you can keep trailing your stop loss, like I said earlier, for 1-to-2. We got 1-to-2 right over here. We got our take profit smash, and then you can have 1-to-5, 2-to-2, and so on and so forth. So we got our take profit smash right there. So that's how you use this strategy for a sell. Very simple. Now I must also tell you guys, now remember, this strategy doesn't work all the time. It's not 100%, because to be honest with you guys, no strategy out there is 100%. No strategy works 100% of the time, but this strategy right here has a very high win rate if you guys use it just exactly how I'm showing it to you guys and I'm explaining it to you guys. Now I'm going to show you one more example, and for this I'm going to show you guys a buy example. Now remember, only use this strategy on the 5-minute time frame and use it on GBP pairs. So now let's look for a buy trade. Now looking at this buy trade, now for this Ichimoku cloud, before you get in a buy trade, you have to make sure that price is above this cloud. You have to make sure price is above the cloud, and it's green. When it's green, it means price is in an uptrend. And now for the moving averages, you have to make sure that the 20 crosses the 50 EMA. Once we have that confirmation, because we need to make sure that price is actually trending before we actually get in the trade. Now once you have the cross, once the 20 crosses the 50 EMA, now what we need to wait for is that we need to wait for a pullback. We need to wait for a pullback, and we can see that we have that pullback right. We have the pullback right over here. Now where would your entry be? Now to get our entry, I'm going to put this in replay mode, and I'll show you guys where your entry would have been for this trade. Put this in replay mode, and let's take a look and see. I'm going to start from right here, right before we had the pullback. Start from right there. Well, now your entry would have been this candle right over here, this bullish candle right here. This would have been your entry, because you need to make sure that price is above the previous high before price actually pulled back. So that's where your entry is going to be. Your entry is going to be above the previous high. So now that we have our entry, now we got to target our 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So we got our entry right over here. Now we're going to target 20 pips as our first take profit. We got our 20 pips right here, and then we target our 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. We got our 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio right there. Stop loss is right below the 20 and the 50 EMA. We got our 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Now let's see how this trade actually played out. Then we got our first take profit smash right there. Now let's say we want to have another take profit. So we move it up 1 to 2. Now we're going to target 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. We got a take profit smashed as well for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Now while you have multiple take profits, always remember to move your stop loss to entry price, and keep trading your stop loss. Once your first take profit hits, I actually recommend taking 50% partial profit or more. So 50% or more partial profit when your first take profit hits. That's if you're using multiple take profits. Now we got a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio target hit. Now we got another one for 1 to 5, and you can have it like that. You can have 2 to 2 risk to reward ratio. It all depends on you, but I recommend using this strategy and targeting 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. 20 pips at the most, so 15 to 20 pips, 15 pips and above. You can use this strategy only using this on the 5-minute time frame and using GBP pairs. So guys, if you find value in this video, all I ask is that you like this video, smash the subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. I'll see you guys in my next video.